Maize, also known as corn, is one of the most important staple crops in the world. Whether you're a smallholder farmer or managing a larger enterprise, learning how to grow maize organically and profitably can transform your yields, boost your income, and contribute to a healthier environment. In this guide, we'll walk you through proven techniques, expert tips, and smart practices to help you maximize your maize harvest organically. Let's begin by understanding why organic maize farming is gaining popularity. Organic agriculture avoids synthetic fertilizers and pesticides, focusing instead on natural inputs and sustainable methods. This approach not only protects your soil and local ecosystem, but also produces maize that is healthier for consumers and can command higher prices in the market. Today, more consumers are seeking organic products, giving farmers an exciting opportunity to increase their profits. Before you even plant your first seed, careful planning is essential. Start by selecting the right maize variety for your region. Different climates and soils favor different types of maize. Consult local agricultural extension officers, seed suppliers, or experienced farmers in your area to choose a variety that is resistant to pests and diseases, matures within your growing season, and delivers high yields. Once you've selected your seeds, it's time to prepare your land. Organic maize thrives in soils that are rich in organic matter. Begin by clearing the field of weeds and crop residues from previous seasons. Consider practicing crop rotation. Avoid growing maize on the same land year after year, as this can deplete nutrients and invite disease. Instead, rotate with legumes such as beans or cowpeas. Legumes naturally fix nitrogen in the soil, replenishing important nutrients and improving soil structure for your maize crop. Plowing and harrowing your land will help break up the soil and create a fine seedbed. At this stage, incorporate well-rotted manure or compost into the soil. Organic matter not only supplies nutrients, but also improves soil moisture retention and creates a thriving environment for beneficial soil organisms. If you have access to green manure crops, such as clover or vetch, grow and plow them under before planting. This is another excellent way to increase fertility naturally. With your land ready, it's time to move on to planting. Timing is critical. Plant your maize at the onset of the rainy season to ensure adequate moisture for germination and early growth. Sow seeds at the recommended depth, usually about 2 to 5 centimeters, and maintain proper spacing. Overcrowding maize plants leads to competition for light and nutrients, reducing yields. Typically, spacing plants 25 to 30 centimeters apart within rows and leaving 75 centimeters between rows provides optimal results. Now let's talk about weed management, a top priority in organic farming. Weeds compete with maize for nutrients, water, and sunlight. Since synthetic herbicides are off limits, you'll need to rely on cultural and physical methods. Start by weeding your field thoroughly before planting. Mulching with crop residues, grass, or leaves can suppress weeds and conserve moisture. During the growing season, hand weed or use simple tools between the rows, especially within the first 6 weeks after planting, which is when maize is most vulnerable to weed competition. Fertilization is next. Instead of chemical fertilizers, use farmyard manure, compost, or biofertilizers to provide essential nutrients. If available, apply compost tea or liquid organic fertilizers during key growth stages, such as when the plants are knee-high and again at flowering. These organic fertilizers release nutrients slowly and steadily, supporting healthy growth without the risk of chemical burn or soil degradation. Pest and disease management is a major concern for every maize farmer. In organic systems, prevention is your best line of defense. Start by planting resistant varieties and rotating crops. Encourage natural predators such as birds, ladybugs, and spiders, which help control harmful insects. You can also use botanical extracts like neem or chili spray to deter pests. Inspect your fields regularly for early signs of trouble. Remove and destroy any infested plants to prevent the spread of diseases or insect outbreaks. Water management is crucial, especially in regions with unpredictable rainfall. Maize requires consistent moisture, especially during the flowering and grain-filling stages. Practice water conservation methods such as mulching, contour farming, or building small retention basins to capture rainwater. In areas where irrigation is possible, use drip or furrow irrigation to deliver water directly to the roots, reducing waste and ensuring your maize gets what it needs to thrive. Harvesting your maize at the right time is key to preserving quality and maximizing profits. Maize is ready to harvest when the husks turn brown and the kernels are hard and shiny. Delaying harvest can lead to grain losses due to pests or mold. Once harvested, dry your maize thoroughly before storage. Use raised platforms or clean mats to avoid contamination. Proper drying prevents the growth of aflatoxins, which can spoil your crop and make it unsafe for consumption. Storage is another critical step for organic maize growers. Store your maize in clean, dry, and well-ventilated facilities. Use natural repellents like dried neem leaves or ash to deter insect pests. Regularly inspect your stores for signs of infestation or moisture. Proper storage not only maintains the quality of your maize, but also allows you to sell when market prices are higher. Marketing your organic maize is where your efforts pay off. Organic maize can fetch premium prices, especially if you can certify your product as organic. Identify potential buyers early, such as local markets, health food stores, or bulk buyers interested in organic produce. Tell your story. Buyers want to know how your maize was grown, and transparency builds trust. Consider forming or joining farmers' cooperatives, which can help with marketing, certification, and collective bargaining. To boost your profits further, add value to your maize. Milling maize into flour or processing it into snacks and animal feed can open up new markets and increase your earnings. Explore partnerships with local businesses or food processors who value organic ingredients. In summary, growing maize organically and profitably is within reach for any dedicated farmer. Focus on building healthy soil, practicing crop rotation, using organic fertilizers, managing weeds and pests naturally, conserving water, and handling your harvest with care. Stay informed, seek advice from experts, and never stop learning. By adopting these smart, sustainable practices, you'll not only grow a great maize crop, you'll help build a healthier, more profitable future for your farm and your community. If you found this guide helpful, remember to share it with fellow farmers and keep striving for excellence in your organic maize journey. Healthy soils, healthy crops, and healthy profits await those who farm smart. Happy growing.